Give it to me.
And that big head of yours, I'ma split it. It's hammer time when I'm dropping my rhyme. No time to recline. Got your girlie in line, waiting for that chance to do that dance. You know the one to keep a piss in the pants. Take my chance at romance. Act hun to dance, 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 dance.
A party gone out of control sparked a night of senseless violence and vandalism in this once quiet neighborhood. What happened to cause this situation? Who is responsible? Hi, I'm Regina Jacobs, and this is a special telecast from the Music Box. Tonight we're here to discuss the topic, what are the consequences of risky behaviors? We have one of the partygoers, Kimberly Waters, here with us. She's going to tell us her story about what happened that night.
Everything that could have happened, happened. It'll be a night I'll never forget.
So what actually happened?
Where do I start?
Just start from the beginning.
Well, last night was just the result of everything that had happened before. If I knew what I know now, maybe it wouldn't have gone down like it did. Anyway, like most girls, my best friend and I, Chris, were boy crazy. We wouldn't really do anything with them. We just like to hang out and flirt. You know.
That's it. Just keep smiling.
Well, Chris liked this guy named Jay. They would flirt and mess around, but nothing really happened until a few months ago at our friend Malik's party. I mean, just about everyone was going or talking about it. Because Malik's parties are legendary. You could do what you want, exactly how you want to. Everyone took advantage of that, including myself.
Yo, it's gonna be off the hook, man. Make sure you get enough sleep, cause we going all night. And the shorties, yo, they gonna represent. And my man DJ Mixmaster J is gonna do his thing on the ones and twos. So you coming through or what?
I mean, you know whatever party my man is throwing, you know I gotta be there, man. Plus, especially if it's females and food. But last time you had people fighting over stale Doritos and dip and whatnot.
The food is covered, man. I got you.
What about your mom?
My folks, they going on a little 3-day thing or whatever. All I know is they're not gonna be here like always. So you coming through or what?
I mean, I'll be there. I got a couple of things to take care of first, but I'm coming through. Where Malcolm at? Practice?
Something like that. Anyway, I'll holler at you later, all right?
All right, go.
Hello? Yo, what's up? I'm having a party tomorrow night at 9. You should come through. Bring Jason and Tamika with you. So just call me when you're on your way, all right? Bye.
I heard you and Malik gonna have a party tonight.
Party? I got practice tomorrow. The last thing I need is a party.
Anyways, I hope it goes well tomorrow. Have a good feeling and have a good time, though. I need to get away from my parents, school, everything.
Well, you're not in the same situation. You don't have to worry about some crackhead friend of your brother stealing your gear while you're gone. How you going to college if the scholarship doesn't come through?
I know, but having everyone expect so much from you and wanting you to be perfect all the time, it's hard too, you know. It's like prison, almost. You never really get to do what you want to do because someone's always looking over your shoulder.
Well, the scouts are going to be there tomorrow. And if they like what they see, then I'm in. I took a tour of the campus yesterday, and it was nice, man. Scholarship covers everything. Free food, furniture. Even though I got to share a room with 2 guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Malcolm, there's one thing about you is you're going to succeed. I can see it now. Malcolm Jordan, MVP of the year, man.
Hello? Hey girl, it's Kim. You heard about Malik's party tonight? Are you gonna go?
No, I don't feel too good.
I know something that might change your mind. Marcus is gonna be there.
I know, but
Stacy! How many times must I tell you to clean up? You think I'm your maid or something? Get off the phone now! I work and I slave, and this girl is driving me crazy.
Kim, I gotta go. My mom is tripping again.
All right, girl. Call me if you change your mind.
All right, bye. This will never go away. I don't look right. Forget this, I'm not even going to school today. And even if I did, what does it matter? Nobody would notice me anyway. Why won't this go away? I still feel it. What am I gonna say if someone asks where it came from? They don't need to know. They need to mind their own business. I can't keep fronting on my friends. I could see it now, someone asking, Stacy, what happened to your face? Nothing, I just felt, thanks for asking. They act nice, having fun, chilling. Then they snap. But I'm smart, I run for cover. But yesterday, she got me.
Stacy! I'm tired of you! You don't listen. Whatever I tell you to do, you ignore me. I'm sick of you, Stacy. I wish you was never born, Stacy. Are you listening to me, girl? I'm sick of you, Stacy. I'm so sick of you. What you gonna do now? Try and work it out somehow. Hurry up, Stacy. Mama made your favorite breakfast. Don't be late for school. Gotta go to work now. Mama loves you. Bye.
Mama loves you. Please, I'm sick of this.
So what happened at this party?
Too much.
Anyway, but that way.
It could be done.
Anyway, but that way. Yeah. Lay low.
For those that can dance and clap.
Yeah.
For those check.
When I was a kid, I used to rock the bells. Still called me Puff when the name was on sale. Played the turntables pretty well. New York City, hard to tell. Who never felt about to pick it up? Can't you tell? Poetry, emotion, not building. I think I see the ocean like a musical notion. Stars and stripes, red, white, and blue pipes. All my life is where I rep at. South Jersey cat, scratching on your back.
It's party poppin', huh?
He is so fine. I thought he would never come over here.
What you doing here by yourself?
Waiting for you. What do you think?
I didn't come here by myself. I came with Kim. Anyways, it's bad manners not to say hello first.
My bad. Excuse my bad manners. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Would a proper shorty like you kid to step outside and get a drink? Promise I won't bite. That is unless you ask properly.
Turn your days to nights. That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. He has the right to remain silent. Anything that he say can make the guard final get.
What are you doing, Malik?
Man, stop tripping.
Turn the music down before we get in trouble. The last thing we need is a cop. Shouldn't even be having this party anyway.
I'm not trying to hell like. Just chill, be easy. You probably need this more than me.
What? Get out of my face with that. I have practice tomorrow. Let's see what happens if you mess this up for me.
Do I look worried?
I'm warning you. If you mess this up for me, I swear I'll make you regret it.
What you wanna do?
You having fun?
Yeah, this party's off the hook.
I guarantee I can make it better.
How?
A little liquor from my pops. This one was something special for you. Here, take a sip.
I don't drink.
What you mean you don't drink? It's a party. You're supposed to be having fun. It's not like it'll hurt. Don't tell me you can't hang.
Who says I can't hang?
He choose this, and she choose that. He choose to rap, and she choose the gap.
It seemed like fun at the time, but it was the biggest mistake Chris ever made. I tried to look out for her. Maybe if I had paid a little more attention. I remember that night I called Stacy. She's a friend of ours and she lives next door to Chris. Well,
So how was the party?
It was alright.
Auntie K, can you make something for us to eat? I'm hungry. I'm hungry too.
Where's your mom? Did you ask her?
She said you would make something.
Alright, in a minute. Just wait for me in the kitchen. Take your brother. Sorry about that, girl. Family drama.
It's alright. Now back to the party?
Anyways, like I was saying, party was alright.
Alright. Malik has the best parties, girl. If you can't have fun there, you can't have fun anywhere.
Yeah, I know. I'm just worried about Chris. I haven't seen her after she disappeared at the party with Jay. She hasn't even called me yet. Have you seen her?
No. Wait a second. Jay, did you say Jay Collins?
Yeah, that's him.
He's tall, good looking, nice clothes, real smooth, right?
Yeah.
He's bad news walking. He used to go to my sister's school. He's a scrub. I heard something about a gang too, but...
Chris wouldn't go out with somebody like that. Her parents will have a heart attack. I don't think she knows. I have to talk to her and tell her. Anyways, speaking of checking on friends, how's everything with you? Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just that I don't know how much longer I could take her yelling at me, pushing me around. Sometimes I want to kill her, and sometimes I just want to run away.
Well, do you have anyone to talk to, like an adult?
There's a counselor at school, but she tells me corny stuff like, be strong and hang in there. Sometimes I want to tell her, I want you to live with my mom and see how strong you are. No one seems to have any answers.
Well, you know you could talk to me anytime. Just don't leave without calling me first. Maybe we can work something out.
Yeah, alright. Bye.
I think I need some more background information on Jay, and maybe Stacy too.
In 5, 4, 3.
Tiffany Smalls is a friend and neighbor to Jay Collins. So you've known Jay a long time?
Yeah, we've been neighbors since we were about 5 or 6.
What was his family like?
There was constant arguing between Jay and his father, and sometimes it got physical.
So what you're saying is Jay had a rough home life, which could have led to his wild behavior. Why do you think his home life was so strenuous? And when do you think the problems began?
See, Jay's father was an alcoholic and wasn't home too often. But the sad thing is, it wasn't always like that. They used to be happy.
Where's Jay's mother?
8 years ago, Jay's mother and little brother died in a car accident. Since then, things seem to fall apart. Jay's got involved with a gang. I would say I first noticed strange behavior at the house when Jay was about 14 or so. I remember a couple of weeks ago, coming home late one night. Jay came up the block on his motorcycle. His father came out the door, yelling, screaming as usual. "Where the hell have you been all night?" Jay said, "With my boys. Go inside, Dad. You're causing a scene." Jay's father went ballistic. He grabbed Jay and started cursing at him. At first, I didn't realize how drunk he was, and then he pulled the flask out of his back pocket and spilled it everywhere. He tried to slap Jay, but Jay blocked the head and forced his dad inside the house. This nonsense had been going on for years. People called the police, but the police really never did anything.
Tiffany, I want to thank you for helping us piece together this very unfortunate story. Thank you for your insight. You did a good job with this contact, Keisha.
I think we have enough materials for our project. Are we done for today?
Yeah, we just need to go to the studio tomorrow to look over the tapes.
You all right?
Can't take this anymore.
What happened?
You know my mother. She started acting up again when she started yelling, I left.
Stacy, just don't rush into anything. Think about everything first.
I hear what you're saying. It's just you don't know how my mother really is. Sometimes I really hate her. Sometimes I just wish she were dead.
You know, I would give almost anything if I could talk to my mother or have her hold me one more time. Things may be bad between you and your mom now, but at least you could change that. I can't.
I don't think someone can change the way they've been their whole life. At least it doesn't seem possible as far as she's concerned. She may not want to change. I think it's better if I just run away.
Maybe we can talk to someone
because I overheard y'all talking, and I think you should try to get your mom into one of the programs I'm in. They gave me some pamphlets. Maybe those will help.
I don't think she'll listen to me about this.
I know, Stacy, but it's at least worth a try. Sometimes the pressures of being a parent can really overwhelm you. Now, I'm not saying she's right for what she's doing. I'm just saying maybe she needs help understanding how to be a better person as well as a parent.
Stacey, just talk to her one more time, okay? Yeah. No, just try to give it one more chance. You're spending the night anyway, so, you know.
Think it over.
Yeah, all right. So I'll speak to you in the morning. I'm going to sleep right now.
All right. Since when did you become the authority on parenting? You don't even take care of your own kids, Jaliqua.
I know, and I'm sorry for that. I mean, I didn't want to tell you until I was finished, but I got my GED and I take parenting classes every night. I just wanted to do something that you and Grandma could be proud of for a change.
Really, Jaliqua?
Seriously.
Great. I'll help you stick to it.
I will. Yeah.
It doesn't seem like anything too terrible happened. I still don't understand how all of this has anything to do with the incident the other night.
I know, but the thing is, some people just don't think. All these things may seem random now, but you know the saying, hindsight is 20/20? Well, that weekend, I went to Malcolm's competition, and I had to babysit my niece and nephew. So I really didn't have time to check on Chris. I didn't see her until Monday.
I have to do this. I can't choke now. I have to get out of here or I'll go crazy. My body doesn't feel right. My neck is stiff and my calves are tight. I have to warm up. Everything depends on this race, and I have to win it. I will win it.
Skies is looking clear, almost there. Have no fear, just around the bend is where the end begins.
Kim, I'm going out for a couple hours. I need you to watch the kids.
Where are you going?
I'll be back in a couple hours.
Ask Grandma.
Grandma's asleep.
Where are you going?
I'll be back.
I don't know why I think I can solve anyone else's problems. If I have to change a diaper or clean up after them one more time, why does she even have these kids? She's barely 21 with 2 kids she doesn't even take care of. It seems like she never has time for them. I'm a better mother to the kids than she is. I promise I will never be like her. Never.
Wash the dishes.
She always does this to me.
Hey, what was that other one I knew?
Girl, you'll never guess what happened to me. What? Malcolm kissed me Saturday, and it felt so good. He said I was cute, and he liked how I looked in my jeans. I did look good, though. I mean, he wanted to do more than just kiss, but I said no. He's not even my boyfriend, you know. He didn't even ask me out. I just don't want to end up like my sister. She already has 2 kids, and she's only 5 years older than me. Anyway, where have you been? I haven't seen you since you disappeared at the party with Jay.
Oh, nowhere. We just went outside and talked.
Really?
Well, something did happen after the party. Don't tell anybody. This had to be between you and me.
Jay offered me a drink, and before I knew it, I was in bed with him. But I'm not sure what happened. As soon as I woke up, he was gone. So I left.
Where do priceless hearts go?
Christine, are you crazy? You don't even know him. That's not safe. Did you at least use protection?
I don't know, Kim. Getting drunk wasn't me. But Jay is different. He's been around. He's got money. I don't know. I felt free when I was with him. No pressure, no expectations. I could be myself.
Christine, I heard he's in a gang. Don't you see he's not good for you?
How would you know what's good for me? What I feel for him is real, Kim. Anyways, I don't believe you.
Don't you have practice?
Yeah, but I can miss one practice.
legit. Drug dealers, slug killers, drug dealers, slug killers, drug dealers, slug killers, back all witness, one on niggas with four wheelers, drug dealers, slug killers, drug killers, slug killers, drug killers.
After that, everything changed. She was always with Jay. She started skipping school and missing practice. She stopped hanging out with most of her friends. And I wasn't having that. Our friendship was pretty much over because of that. I told her that Jay was in a gang and that he sold drugs. She didn't even believe me at first. Later on, she just really didn't care. He became her drug. She allowed him to ruin her life.
That sounds sad, but so many girls are in the same position. Tell me more about your friend, Christine.
She was my best friend since we were in the first grade. She was a great student, a member of the National Honor Society, and one of the stars of our basketball team. She just wasn't like other girls who do stupid things like that. One night, Chris came over. What happened?
I'm pregnant.
You're pregnant? By Jay?
Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do. The doctor told me that I tested positive for HIV and that I'm pregnant. This is like too much for me right now. I can't. I don't know.
Andra. Did you hear about Christine?
What about Christine?
Well, I was in the bathroom, and I heard Kim and Christine walk in. And you know me being nosy, I stand up on my toilet stool to hear what they gotta say, and you would never guess what I heard.
What, Andra? Just tell me.
I heard Kim ask Christine, did she make the decision about the baby? So you know what that means. Little Miss Perfect is Little Miss Pregnant.
Are you sure, Christine?
Mm-hmm.
What is she gonna do about money? She doesn't have a job. How's she gonna take care of a baby? She won't even finish school.
Well, I don't know. But people that act like they're better than everybody else deserve what they get. And besides, why would she want to have the baby anyway? She could get an abortion or give it up. But no matter what she does, I still know. And I still can't stand her.
Tamara, what are you talking about? Christine's not like that. You just have to get to know her a little better. I just hope she didn't fall for that trap that so many girls do.
What trap?
Well, a lot of girls feel like they can get love from the baby, but they don't realize you have to give the baby your time, love, and energy. You're there for them. They're not there for you. I had to take care of my nephew for just one day. After just one day, I was so tired. I couldn't wait to give him back to my brother.
Whatever, because when I try to be nice or get in a group with them, they just ignore me. And Christine's the same way. She look at me like I said something stupid or I got something on my face. I do not like her.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. Besides, you're probably just jealous. Because you know Jay likes her. He doesn't like you.
Nuh-uh, that's not true.
Well, anyway, I hope everything works out with Christine. Having a baby so young is just so hard.
I don't.
Hey, what's up, Andra? You study for English?
No, I had to work on this history paper. But you think I can use your notes?
I got them from Kim. Girl, you can use them. I already studied.
Thanks, Kim.
Okay, I just went by just to drop off some books. So I guess I'll see you later in class.
All right, bye, Christine.
Okay, bye.
Thanks, Kim.
Bye.
You see what I mean? They didn't even speak to me. Watch, one of these days they gonna regret ever ignoring me.
Girl, you tripping. You didn't even speak to them. But I hope everything works out for Christine, though.
I don't.
After that day at school, I didn't hear from her for a while.
Do you know what happened to her?
Well, Chris didn't tell her family. She didn't know what to do, so she stopped coming to school and she quit the team. It was like she was a ghost. She just disappeared.
Did you try to get in contact with her?
It seemed like we all had problems. I couldn't look out for her anymore. And then she came back to school and everything seemed fine. Well, for the meanwhile, Chris came back to school and she stopped hanging out with Jay. Then we went to another party by Malik. Stupid, huh? After everything that happened at the last one, right? I figured since Chris seemed back to normal and Stacy wasn't so sad anymore that everything was okay. Psst, how wrong could I have been? I didn't know that Chris hadn't told Jay about the baby yet. And the only reason I found out was because their argument outside drew a lot of attention.
What happened next?
Jay started acting out, talking about how the baby wasn't his or something like that. And then Chris is really emotional, so she got upset. Because that's the only person she's ever been with. But then he grabs her by her shirt and started pulling on her. That's when some guy stepped in and tried to help her.
I gotta tell you something.
Don't tell me anything. What is it?
I'm pregnant.
Pregnant? What you mean you pregnant?
I'm pregnant.
By who?
It's your baby.
It's not my baby. Please, don't. Yo,
Jay,
listen.
Jay,
listen,
it's your
it's not
baby.
my baby,
I
all right?
only slept with one person.
And you want me to believe that? Nah.
You know that. What are you trying to front?
I'm trying to front. It's not my child,
It
man.
is your child.
So what you gonna do with your baby?
No, it's our baby.
Nah, that word don't even sound right coming out your mouth.
Jay, for real.
Yo, listen. It's not my child.
It is.
Listen, what I said, man, it's not my baby, all right?
Treat her right, beat her right, eat her right.
Whatever her delight is, be my biz, pop quiz.
Malik told me that he seen Chris leave, but he wasn't sure where to.
So this snail, he comes to a bridge, and he wants to get to the other side. So he starts to cross the bridge, but it takes him 5 years to get across. So once he gets to the other side, the bridge collapses, and guess what he says? Gee, I'm glad I walked fast. I walked fast.
What's wrong?
Nothing, I'm fine.
At the same time, I was talking to Stacy. I found out how bad things really were with her and her mom. Stacy was drinking a lot, and she admitted that her mom hit her sometimes. She had bruises all over her body. She said that drinking was the only thing that eased her pain. I didn't have time to say anything more to Stacy because all of a sudden, somebody yells fire, and everyone runs out the house. A lot of people got hurt. People just got trampled over and stuff. We later found out that Tamara was the one that started the fire. It turns out that she had some issues and she did it for attention.
Every time. Every single time. I won't be ignored anymore.
Okay. We've seen the film. Now everyone knows how a small match can turn a big house into smoldering dust. But knowing something and doing something about it are two different things. Chris knew what could have happened to her because of some of the decisions that she made, but she didn't do anything about it until it was too late. What about yourselves? Do you want to be a teen parent or have an STD like AIDS or herpes? Do you want to be an alcoholic? What about becoming addicted to drugs or being arrested for drug activities or being arrested for gang activities or going to jail or being killed for the same reasons? The answer is no. None of us want that for ourselves. Behind me, I have a list of some of the risk factors that we know about that cause some of the decisions that the characters in the film just made. A big one is family. Everyone knows that everyone, we all come from a family. Whether or not we like them, whether or not we like the decisions they make, whether or not we agree with what they think about us, we all come from a family. Now, if we don't get that from home, from your mother, from your father, whoever, we get it from who can offer it to us. If that's, your best friend, then it'll be your best friend. If that's your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whoever who's doing something that they have no business doing or doing something that, puts you in a bad position because you're not doing it, then you're going to get it from there. But we all need family. Okay, financial stress. How many of us wake up in the morning and go, damn, I have no money. I am broke. You want to ask your mom. You want to ask your dad. What do? You ask the right person enough times for the same thing. Eventually, they're going to say no. Now, unfortunately, oftentimes, that financial situation, that financial stress leads you right down there. Drug trade. And then you go right, from bad to worse. Being broke is one thing. Maybe that's something you can't control. Selling drugs is illegal. Dealing drugs is illegal. That can land you right in jail. So, some people make the wrong financial decision. They go, okay, drugs are easy money. But the fact is, once you get involved in that path, yeah, you can come back. Yeah, there's always hope for you. But still, whatever you're doing then, you can't apply that to your professional. You can't put that on a resume. You can't put that on a college application. It can lead to you going to jail. A lack of family bonding, again, if your family doesn't reach out to you and you try to reach out to them or you don't try, you're going to find it somewhere else. If that's in the streets, if that's with a gang, if that's with your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whoever, that's where you're going to get it. You want that bonding. We look at a lack of successful role models. How many of you here today have role models? We all need a role model because having a role model is like having goals. We all need goals and places that we want to be, 10 years down the line. And if we can look at people who have done the things we want to do, it'll give us, a direction. If your role model is Joey Crack, whatever, okay, you do that and see where that takes you. But if your role model is someone who does something positive, that'll also lead down that road. It's all about what decisions you choose to make because the decision is up to all of you. We look at something like social and peer pressure. Peer pressure is like the reason that so many of us do things that we said we would never do before we went to high school. But we do it because your friends are doing it, because your brother's doing it, your sister's doing it, you saw people doing it, everyone else is doing it, and it's an excuse. And it's the reason that you do it, but let's be real. You are the ones who make that decision. No one can force a blunt in your mouth. No one can force a needle in your arm. Let's talk more about some of the characters that we saw. What about Kim? Is there any way that she could have, helped her friend, Chris, when she saw the bad thing she was doing, when she saw, what she was getting involved in? Is there any way she could have helped that?
She could have avoided doing it, and she could have took birth control pills, or Jay could have wore a condom.
Okay, thank you. How could Kim have helped Chris?
I think that if Chris needed help, Kim should have provided her with information, like going to a therapist, and if she felt uncomfortable, like she would go with her also as well.
Okay. Again, that's very positive, exactly. That's what friends do for each other. What about Chris's relationship with Jay? You're right there. She was in love with him, right? But why did she emulate his bad behavior?
Because she loved him and she was blind by all the things that he was doing, and all she could see was love.
Exactly. What about the community? What role does the community play in this? Does the community have, should they be involved? Should they, look out for these children? Should they look out for us and make sure that we get what we need?
They could put more after schools in the community, preventing kids being on the streets, the corners and stuff, and other stuff like having counseling or something about people.
Exactly. Where was the community for Jay? What are some things the community could have done to help him? Anyone.
He could have sought counseling in the community, or ask one of his teachers for help, or go to one of his friends for help. Exactly.
You have problems at home, you get outside help. Exactly. That's a great answer. So now we've just gone over, some of our risk factors. Here's a list of some of our protective factors. We look at them, it's very simple. Self-esteem, feeling positive about yourself, feeling as if you're worth something, as if you have self-worth is also important. It's very important. We look at something right here, parent communication, being able to communicate with your parents openly and honestly about what's going on in your household, what's going on with you. If you have that, it's great. If you don't, try to get that. It's very important. When we look at school, you want to be involved in school. You want to make sure you get things done in school. You make school, a place where you enjoy spending your time instead of jail for 8 hours. Be involved with school, be involved with extracurricular activities. Have college be a goal for you. Have college be something that you want to do with your future, because there is a future with education. There is a future with college. Make sure you make those decisions that lead to your education and lead to higher knowledge.
All decisions are made by the individual, but you and I are products of the community and family surrounding us. Factoring in the risks of family conflict, financial stress, and a community with a positive perception of drug and alcohol use, the result can be an individual with a low self-image, poor academic performance, and no life skills. However, family and community can also affect the individual positively by providing parental supervision, peers with positive values, and enforced drug and alcohol laws. If you are not experiencing these things, seek help. Fact: without a positive relationship with a parent, relative, or mentor, youths have a 60% greater chance of engaging in risky behavior. Please, seek guidance. It is never too early or too late.
One love, baby. Come on. Big Ben, baby. Come on. How we do, baby? Come on. I word on, baby. Come on.
That's right.
What? This is dedicated to the ones I love. Everybody, everywhere. Get out the fast life. Start rhyming. Live the right life like a diamond. Come on. Yo, yo, yo. He choose this and she choose that. He choose to rap and she choose the gap.
But yo, it ain't really gotta be like that. When times are hard, I got your back.
You gotta learn to react and work with what you got. When the block gets hot, another body gets dropped.
Mess around, trying to be a hot shot. Ain't nobody gonna care when you get lost.
But she choose the fast life, living trite. But he's in the limelight cause he rhymes tight.
Yeah, you said that already. Now honey's walking around with the belly looking steady.
This ain't petty. You know you gotta be ready or it's gonna get heavy like a 57 Chevy.
So stop and think about the choices you make. Cause 9 months from now would it be too late?
Just stop.
Stop and think about it. Better think about the choices that you're making now. Stop and think about it. Ask yourself the reasons why you're feeling down. Stop and think about it. Better think about the choices that you're making now. Stop and think about it. Ask yourself the reasons why you're feeling down. So ask yourself, is it really worth it? These cards you dealt, you gotta work with.
It's not too late, you can turn it around. All you gotta do is pick yourself up off the ground.
Don't mistake love for a four-letter word. If you abuse yourself, you'll forever be burned.
No doubt it ain't about those crazy games. Never walk shady lane, just maintain.
Try to look out for your family and friends.